Thank you for watching this video presentation. This is Lourdes Galang. I'm a franchise consultant and broker for Ipharma Mart. And in today's video, I'll be discussing with you the franchise details for our Ipharma Mart. So if you have been currently looking for a business that you can start with during this COVID-19 pandemic situation, or if you're looking for a pandemic-proof business, then you might as well consider studying and looking at the Ipharma Mart franchise package. So what is Ipharma Mart? Ano nga ba itong Ipharma Mart at ano nga ba itong business na ito? Okay, so it's a pharmacy and a mart rolled into one establishment. And that's why it's called Ipharma Mart kasi combination siya ng isang pharmacy at isang mart or convenience store. Now, if you're familiar with Watson's or 7-Eleven, because I'm sure bumibili ka dyan sa store na yan, it's like a combination of those two. Because you will have the pharmacy wherein you will be selling health and wellness products as well as beauty and food products that you could also see with the 7-Eleven store, diba? So, it's very pandemic-proof in the sense that alam naman natin ngayon during COVID-19, mabenta ang mga medicines at ang mga vitamins because a lot of people are protecting their health during this COVID-19 pandemic. And also, the food is very essential. I mean, lahat naman ng tao continuously pa rin na kumakain even during this COVID-19 situation. Okay? So, it's a good kind of business because it focuses on the essential products that we actually need right now. And it doesn't mean na kahit matapos na itong COVID-19 pandemic ay hindi na natin kakailanganin ng mga vitamins or yung mga gamot, diba? Kaya nga, it will be known as a lifetime drugstore and convenience store kasi yung health and wellness, beauty products, and food products, they're gonna be here for a very, very long time and people are gonna be needing it. Hindi naman titigil ang pangangailangan natin with pharmaceutical products as well as the food products. So, ang mission and vision ni Ipharma Mart, it's not just to be a shop-and-go kind of store or kind of a shop, diba? So, it's more than a one-stop shop, okay? It's also a space of relaxation, good food, and meaningful conversations. Kasi later on, matatapos din naman itong COVID-19 pandemic na to. So, even if you're selling, pharmaceutical products, yung mga gamot, but because we are also offering food products, we also want to encourage people to live, pause, and breathe with extreme convenience. Meaning to say, pagpasok po nila sa Ipharma Mart, andun na yung mga gamot na kailangan nilang bilhin. And at the same time, they will see food products there that they can purchase along their way on the road. Or they could stop there and, avail of the food products that they could actually go and eat while they are in the convenience store. So, yun po yung pinaka-mission and vision natin with Ipharma Mart, to be able to offer our consumers also a convenient way of shopping and dining at the same time. So, what are the Ipharma Mart products? Of course, medicines and other essential products. And alam na alam nyo po yan ngayong COVID-19 pandemic. Yung tinatawag po natin mga essential products, essential po talaga, and also the medicine. So, alam natin na very much in demand at needed to mga products na to. We also have the Cotton Ning's product and Eye Choco by Coffee Spot, wherein it has breads and pastries, and most of the time, di ba, mahilig naman talaga tayo kumain ng tinapay at yung mga palaman, kung ano-anong klaseng palaman ang binibili natin, we wanna try with our breads. So, we also have the Pinoy favorite food packs and Wendeli available in our Ipharma Mart products. Now, here is our partnership with Cotton Ning, and as I've mentioned kanina, we have different breads and pastries as well as yung mga palaman na pwede po nating mabili sa Ipharma Mart. So, if you've been following Cotton Ning, I'm sure you know that he has his business wherein they have their Cotton Ning's Cafe or restaurant. So, as a franchisee of Ipharma Mart, you will have these products included in your Ipharma Mart franchise. Now, here's the perspective design for our Ipharma Mart. So, ito po yung magiging look, yung branding po mismo ng Ipharma Mart. Yung design and layout, syempre mag-iiba yan, depende kung gaano kalaki yung area kung saan mo itatayo or kung saan mo ilalagay yung Ipharma Mart franchise mo. So, here's a sample of how it looks like yung nakatayo na po talaga. Kasi we have in Baliwag, Bulacan and also in San Fernando, Pampanga. So, ayan po yung magiging itsura ng loob. And then, we also have this, yung uniform na magiging staff mo. So, we opened our Ipharma Mart and iFuel, Baliwag, Bulacan. Si iFuel po ay part din po ng iFranchise. So, si Ipharma Mart ay part ng iFranchise and then si iFuel po, yan naman po yung franchise package namin for gas stations. And then we also opened Ipharma Mart sa San Fernando, Pampanga. It's also an iFuel gas station that we opened there. So, sa bawat iFuel gas station po, nandun po si Ipharma Mart. Kaya kung interesado po kayo na mag-open ng Ipharma Mart franchise, I suggest that you apply now because we still have available locations sa mga iFuel gas stations po namin. So, we have available in City Bex or yung Cavite, Tagaytay, Batangas Expressway na location po namin. And then we also have iFuel Cordova and iFuel Lapu-Lapu Cebu available pa po. And then we also have in iFuel San Manuel Tarlac and then Alaminos Pangasinan at saka sa Friendship Angeles Pampanga. Okay, so kung balak nyo po na magtayo ng pharmacy at ng convenience store, ang Ipharma Mart is a perfect franchise package for you. And not only that, dahil kaka-open pa lang po namin ng franchise package na to for everyone who wants to franchise his business, we have this available locations wherein hindi ka na mag-iisip kung saan mo ilalagay kasi meron pang available locations sa mga iFuel gas stations namin. Okay? So, I would suggest that you decide right now, if you want to apply, mag-submit na po kayo kagad ng inyong interest to franchise para po makuha nyo pa yung mga available na locations na to sa mga iFuel gas stations po namin. So, ito yung mga pictures ng existing na Ipharma Mart sa ating iFuel Baliwag, Bulacan, tsaka iFuel San Fernando, Pampanga. So, a bit of an example kung anong makikita sa loob. Syempre, meron tayong location for the pharmacy and mas malaki actually magiging space for the pharmaceutical products at saka yung mga beauty products pa na i-include doon. And then at the same time, yung para sa convenience store. Okay, so doon sa mga magtatanong ano yung included na mga drinks, ayan, so may kasama po na mga beers, mga alak, and then different cold drinks. Kasi 'di ba, yun naman yung nakikita natin talaga sa mga convenience store din and we also have an ice cream there available. And ayan, so mas marami pang pictures ko ano yung makikita sa loob ng ating Ipharma Mart kapag nag-franchise tayo. Ayan, so si Wendell Ramos po, ayan, ang ating brand ambassador with iFuel supporting our Ipharma Mart stores. Now, let's take a look at the ROI and the projected net income that you can actually earn if you put up a business like the Ipharma Mart store franchise. Kasi I'm sure lahat naman tayo when going into a business or entering a business, we want to know kailan babalik yung capital investment ko and at the same time, ano yung potential nitong business na to, yung potential income na pwede kong kitain dito. So, as you can see here on my table right now, the projected ROI is based on a monthly rental of 60,000 pesos. So, if you will be leasing a space kung saan mo ilalagay or itatayo yung Ipharma Mart store franchise, nilagay po natin sabihin na natin pinaka-maximum space or monthly rental, which is at 60,000 pesos. So, the capital expenditures as listed below, yung franchise fee na 650,000 pesos, yan po yung babayaran nyo doon sa package na ino-offer namin sa inyo for Ipharma Mart, okay? Which I'll be discussing what will be the inclusions on the franchise package of Ipharma Mart na 650,000 pesos. So aside from the 650,000 pesos, meron pa mga outsourced items that you will have to shoulder, okay? So, ikaw pa rin ang gagastos para dito, which is for the equipment, fixtures, and improvements nung space na rerentahan mo for the Ipharma Mart store. So, that would total to 665,500 pesos, which I will show you later on kung ano ba yung mga listed outsourced items na kailangan mo pa aside from the Ipharma Mart franchise package that you will be getting from us. Now, the total capital expenditures would total to 1,315,500 pesos. Meaning to say, ito po yung capital that you would have to have for you to be able to start the Ipharma Mart store franchise, okay? Now, let's look at the projected sales. If in your daily sales, okay, it's 15,300 pesos, yan yung daily na kinikita ng iyong Ipharma Mart store. And the days in operation is at 30 days, okay? Your monthly gross sales will be 459,000 pesos. And the cost of sales at 52%, meaning to say, yan po yung presyo ng mga products na binibenta sa iyong iPharma Mart store. So, binibili mo yung product na to, ang cost sa'yo is 238,680 pesos. So, magiging gross profit mo niyan is 220,320 pesos. Meaning to say, nabawas na natin kung ano yung mga pinambili mo sa mga produktong nandoon sa iyong iPharma Mart store. Now, from that, ililess natin yung operating expenses, which includes the rent. And kagaya nga na sinabi ko, itong projected ROI na to is based on a monthly rental of 60,000 pesos. Okay? And then the salaries, utilities. Sa salaries, you'll be needing one pharmacist plus 2 assistants. Depende kung 24/7 ang magiging operation mo. So, it would still depend on you. Okay? If you want to operate it 24/7. And then the miscellaneous. So, ang total operating expenses is at 124,780 pesos. So, pag niles po natin yan sa gross profit mo, ang magiging net income mo nito is 95,400 pesos. And then, ililes pa natin yung income tax because, syempre, we have to pay taxes. So, ang net income after tax mo na ay 71,655 pesos. Meaning to say, ito na po yung malinis na kita mo sa iyong iPharma Mart store. So, ang cost of investment mo ay umabot ng 1,315,500 pesos. Yun yung nilabas mo na pera for you to be able to start the iPharma Mart store franchise. Yung projected net income mo naman every month ay 71,655 pesos. So, if i-total natin every month na may 71,655 pesos ka, mag-ROI ka na in 18 months. Okay? So, that's basically 1.5 years, babalik na sa'yo yung 1,315,500 pesos mo pa. Now, again, this is a conservative approach of the projected ROI. Yung daily sales po na yan is actually based dun sa mga operational iPharma Mart stores that we already have, which is in iFuel, Baliwag, Bulacan, and San Fernando, Pampanga. Okay, so both naka-locate sa iFuel gas stations namin. Okay, so as I've mentioned kanina, ito yung mga listed outsource items pa na kakailanganin mo para sa iyong iPharma Mart store. So, pag nabayaran mo na yung 650,000 pesos para sa iyong franchise package, okay, para makuha mo yung slot dun sa area kung saan mo gustong ilagay yung iPharma Mart store mo, eto pa yung mga outsource items that you need to provide for or to allocate budget for. So, we have the POS system. Ang listed price is 50,000 pesos. Now, with this one, iPharma Mart accredited na yung supplier, okay? So, magiging madali na lang na mailista dito lahat ng mga inventories. And then we also have the showcase chiller, which is at 70,000 pesos. Yung chest type, yung split type aircon. Yung split type aircon or yung chest type freezer, if you know a supplier where you can get it at a cheaper price, then it's really up to you. Ikaw naman yung magde-decide kung saan ka bibili nitong mga outsourced items na to. Yung POS system lang, it's really suggested that you get it from us kasi nga iPharma Mart accredited supplier na. And then also, the microwave, rice cooker, and then the vault, and then the initial merchandise of 350,000 pesos. Kasi hindi pa included yun doon sa 650,000 pesos. Kailangan mo yung initial merchandise para mapuno kumbaga yung kailangan doon sa iPharma Mart store mo. And then the office supplies, counter, front and back with shelves, and yung improvements depende sa location. Kung wala pang construction dyan, then you'd probably be needing 300,000 pesos or more para sa construction pa kung saan itatayo yung iPharma Mart store mo. And then celebrity appearance, 150,000 kay Ellen Adarna and Derek Ramsey, pero not required. It's really up to you if you want to have them in the opening of your iPharma Mart store. So maybe now you're asking kung magkano ba ang franchise fee para sa iPharma Mart. So it's 650,000 pesos for the franchise fee, and here are the package inclusions. So, kasama po dyan yung perspective and floor plan design by our assigned architect, yung canopy signage, chiller, gondolas, uniforms, permits assistance, and opening support. And then also we provide the trainings for the operation, bookkeeping, effective selling techniques, marketing and customer service, handling of customers, inventory management, visual merchandising, pharmacy practice, and it's a 3 years contract, okay? After your 3 years contract, you can always renew, okay? Pwede mong ituloy-tuloy yung iyong Ipharma Mart franchise. Now, aside from this, okay, you will also get free Wendeli Meat House franchise plus the Pinoy Station food cart franchise, okay? Ang ibig sabihin po niyan, doon sa 650,000 franchise fee na babayaran mo, included na rin or free na rin po yung pag-franchise sa Wendeli Meat House plus Pinoy Station, na ibig sabihin nun, pwede mo pong ilagay yung mga produkto ng Pinoy Station at Wendeli Meat House sa iyong Ipharma Mart, okay? So, sobrang sulat na po yung franchise fee na babayaran mo, 650,000, kasi hindi lang isang business, pero 3 business po yung makukuha mo na mailalagay mo sa iyong Ipharma Mart franchise. So if you're interested to apply for a franchise for Ipharma Mart, you just need to fill out the following: the site evaluation form, the letter of intent to franchise, and the franchise application form. So you can contact me on my number 0921-708-1882, or you can send me an email ifranchise.inquiry@gmail.com, or visit my website www.franchiseideas.info to learn more about our Ipharma Mart franchise. So, here's the Ipharma Mart franchise process. Ito po yung susundan natin na proseso para maging Ipharma Mart franchisee ka. So, 3 easy steps lang po ito. So, first step is to submit the letter of intent and fill out the Ipharma Mart franchise application form, which I can send to you through email, or if you want to visit the office, then you could fill it out there. And then second step would be the payment of the franchise investment and signing of the franchise agreement. And then after that, prepare for your franchise store training. Okay, so eto lang po yung 3 easy steps that we have to follow for you to become an Ipharma Mart franchisee at para matuloy na yung pangarap mo na magkaroon ng pharmacy at convenience store into one-stop shop. Okay? Now, for the store location, ano po yung mga factors that you have to consider when you're choosing a location? Because when you submit to us the site evaluation form, syempre, i-evaluate namin kung maganda ba yung location na yon, kung okay ba yung location na yon, kung kikita ba ang iyong Ipharma Mart franchise. So, number 1, zoning. Location should be prime in a high traffic area and is easily accessible. So, dapat nasa matao siyang lugar. Kasi syempre yung foot traffic, you have to consider that as well. So maganda kapag malapit siya sa public transportation or sa mga parking lots kung saan nagpupunta yung mga tao. And then, a second would be the space requirement. Preferably a corner location with double frontage or non-corner location with a minimum 10 meters frontage and 100 to 150 total square meters floor area. And then, third is to convert the property. So you may refer a location for a site ocular and evaluation, or you can also lease space from our list of iFuel branches. So kagaya ng na-mention ko kanina, yung mga available pa na iFuel branches namin wherein you can lease para dun mo ilagay yung Ipharma Mart, then you can do so. Kaya very advantageous para sa mga mauuna kasi meron ng available na iFuel branches na pwedeng pagtayuan ng Ipharma Mart. Or kung meron ka namang prospective location, then you can refer that location for us to do a site ocular inspection. Kasi we really need to evaluate kung pwede ba talagang pagtayuan nyo ng Ipharma Mart. Okay? So that's the end of my presentation for our Ipharma Mart franchise. If you have any questions, you can message or contact me on the following details that you can see on my screen. If you want to apply for our franchise for Ipharma Mart, then just send me an email so that I can send you the application form, or we could set up a meeting in our office or an online meeting, and we could discuss more about the Ipharma Mart franchise. Okay? So thank you for watching my video presentation for Ipharma Mart franchise.